Hey,
Hey,
we're doing a coffee with Dan
Dan
and
and
Sam.
Sam.
I'm Dan, sorry.
I'm Sam.
And we're here to do a podcast and our first podcast.
Yeah, our
First.
first one.
First. Okay, that's two, not one.
Oh.
Woo-hoo. Sorry.
Woohoo.
All right. So this is the podcast with Coffee and Dan and Sam.
Coffee with Dan and Sam. Yes.
And we're here just to talk about anything anybody wants.
Anything.
I mean, if you have an idea, send it to us.
Yeah.
We'll be having our links where you guys can email us or
DM us on Instagram.
Twitter us,
Tweet us.
tweet us.
Not Twitter.
Send
Such
us-
a dad.
Send us a tweet on Twitter.
Our tweet on Twitter.
Tweet.
Tweet. So why don't we introduce ourselves first, and then we introduce this podcast?
All right. I'm Dan. I'm one of the hosts here. I'm from Chicago, and I moved out here in Florida in 2000. Sorry, 2000. And I like sports. I watch a lot of sports. What was that for? But that's okay. And off to you.
Okay, I am Sam. This is my dad, Dan. What's up? So I am 21. I just turned 21 in December. December 4th, if anybody cares. I am a huge fan of wrestling, peep the shirt, and horror movies, and coffee.
Now,
Coffee
you can see,
break.
I mean,
It's green, and he has a green screen, and
it's a Hulk.
it's the Hulk.
But I really like Dunkin' Donuts coffee. So
Yeah.
if Dunkin' Donuts is listening,
You want to sponsor us?
if you want to sponsor us and give us free coffee, that'd be great. But we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But on this show, we're going to be talking about anything you guys want and what we come up with.
Yeah.
I mean, one day we could be talking about
wrestling,
or one day we could talk about scary movies. One day we could talk about just coffee.
we could taste test coffee.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
You could do Folgers and Dunkin' Donuts and all that stuff.
Oh.
But we're going to be talking about like stupid stuff, serious stuff, stuff that's going on in the world today. So let's get started. Samantha, you have anything to add?
We got some burning questions.
Burning.
So we're going to answer some burning questions. I have 11 questions that we are going to answer. Honestly.
Why only 11?
Because I couldn't think of anything
more. We should do 13 questions.
On Friday the 13th?
Oh, we should have.
Oh, we should have.
But that's okay.
That's fine.
We have burning questions to do today.
And honestly, if you guys have any more questions that you might want us to answer, send us an email, write in the comments. We will read the comments and we will do a podcast about that.
So, and we're also going to be talking about some serious stuff before we get into the burning questions.
Yeah.
If you are feeling down or feeling that like your world is coming down on you, give us a call, text us, email us. We're on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Let us know. We'll be glad to sit down with you and talk to you. It doesn't have to be online. If you don't want to go online and talk, that's fine. I'll Zoom call you. Samantha will Zoom call you. We'll both do it. We'll be glad. If 2:00 in the morning, you text us and say, "Hey, I'm really down." I'll get up and I'll Zoom call you.
Yeah.
Or
definitely.
I'll give you a call. I mean, but you need to talk to somebody.
Yeah, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with going to therapy or anything like that.
No.
Therapy gets a really bad rap nowadays,
Yeah.
and people just think you're crazy. You are not crazy for going to therapy. You're just struggling, you know? Everybody struggles in their life.
Yep. But let's get down. I just want to
Yeah.
bring up. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah.
But let's get down to these burning questions.
Burning questions.
Go ahead, Samantha.
Okay, number 1. If you're in the desert, no water, walking, and a car comes up to you and offers you
What
a
kind of
ride,
car?
a white van with no windows.
Oh no.
Do you get in?
Unless they have candy. That was a joke. No, you should not get in the car with strangers.
Once again, everybody's heard the thing. Ready? Say it with me, kids. Stranger danger. Do not get in that car unless the driver's really hot.
No, no, because there might be young listeners that will do that.
Oh.
So
It's
don't
just satire. I'm just joking,
Yeah.
honestly. Do not get in stranger's car.
do not get in strangers' cars. Do not take candy from a stranger.
But what about Uber?
Yeah, can we talk about that?
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick.
Parents always said don't get in the cars with strangers.
But what about
But this
Uber?
company called Uber or Lyft, you get in the cars with the.
And you just have to trust them.
I mean,
Explain.
explain. I think that's a very good question.
Thank you. Okay, next one is kind of dark. How would you dispose of a dead body?
With an Uber or Lyft.
In a white van with no windows.
Okay. No, seriously. I wouldn't get. I would have to call police.
You would?
Yes.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Some of these questions are really weird.
Yeah. Well, we both came up with them. What is the weirdest thing our family does together? I gotta say dinner. When we eat dinner, we stand in the kitchen and eat. Like, you're not supposed to stand when you're eating, but we just do it.
We just do it.
We just do it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You guys should sit down as a family for dinners with no phones. I hate when the kids are on their phone or when everybody's on their phone and they're eating dinner and everybody's on their phones. Nobody's talking. That's the strangest thing.
Yeah. Anyways, dead or alive, who would you want to meet?
I would like to meet Andre the Giant.
Ooh, that's a good one. I have many people that I want to meet. First of all, I want to meet Roman Reigns. Did you see the shirt? See the shirt? Unleash the Big Dog. But yeah. And I guess dead. I want to meet Rosa Parks.
That's a good.
Yeah,
thing.
I want to like talk to her and just tell her like how much of a difference she's made in this in our world.
That's a very good person to meet.
Yeah. Oh, and Martin Luther King Jr.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Oh, I would want to meet him so bad. I would want to talk about like everything that he's accomplished in his life.
Yep. That's very good.
Yeah. When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grow up?
A wrestler.
Honestly, I wanted to be a wrestler. I mean, I could still be a wrestler.
Okay.
Nah, I get hurt too much. I wanted to be a veterinarian, but I kind of was like, nah, I don't want to be that anymore because you have to stick a hand up a dog's butt. And I can't tell a family that their dog is dying. I have a heart and yeah.
All right, go ahead. What's the next one?
What's your go-to karaoke song?
Mine is Aerosmith's Dream On.
You can sing Dream On.
No, but I know somebody who can, and we'll have him on as a guest.
Yeah.
And it's not Steven Tyler. I mean, it would be nice to have
Oh,
Steven
that'd be
Tyler,
awesome.
but this gentleman that we're gonna have on in the next few weeks, we're just trying to get our
Work it out, yeah.
schedules. He does a better version of Dream On than, and maybe he'll do Dream On. Never know.
Maybe we'll show a video about it.
All right, so
what
would yours be?
Right now, my favorite song in the entire world is "Flowers" by Miley Cyrus. So that would probably be it.
That's a very good song too.
It is, and I love the message behind it. Is like you don't need anybody, you just need yourself, and I can buy myself flowers. Sorry.
Wow, get a little dark there.
It's not dark, technically. Okay, you win the lottery. What are you doing with your winnings?
Paying bills and buying a nice house. Hey, I do have a nice house. I mean, if you look at me, this is my house, but I would get one like in Malibu.
Oh, California?
Yeah, I would get one there. But right now, I mean, and maybe I should buy some like
window cleaner,
some window cleaner, and some pool cleaner. That's looking a little green there.
If I won the lottery, I would buy myself a car, first of all, because I don't have a car right now and it kind of sucks.
Well, yeah, but you should be able to buy your own car. You have that nice
staircase.
That nice staircase.
Thanks. I fall down it and I fall up it, which I have done before. I've fallen upstairs. We'll get into that story, embarrassing stories later. Oh, also, I would buy myself a house. No, this is obviously a Zoom background. And I would donate to mental health charities because mental health is very important nowadays.
Yep. Okay.
What is your biggest pet peeve about the other person?
What about you?
Yeah. What is your biggest pet peeve about me, and what's my biggest pet peeve about you?
You think you know it all.
Interesting.
And you don't. She's very good with school books, but street smart. Sometimes she's
fails at it. Hard as wood.
Yeah. Okay. That went from a one-way to a four-way.
You said
stop.
it, man. My biggest pet peeve about you is he's right next to me, so he could punch me. I don't know. I don't think I have one.
You don't have any? Yeah, you gotta have one.
When he leaves, like, stuff on the counters. Like when you leave, this was when you used to do it.
Speaking of leaving stuff on counters, look at your kitchen table. You have all these plates and glasses on there.
It's for decoration. You used to do that a lot, though.
What?
Leave stuff on counters.
Okay.
Yeah, but you've been actually really good at it recently.
I got to clean my pool. My pool is like really dirty.
Yeah, and you don't like to clean.
Yeah, that's why I have you and your brother. Speaking of your brother,
he's not currently here.
We'll be interested. Yeah, he's at school right now.
Like a good scholar.
Good scholar.
Sure.
We'll have him on the show pretty soon.
Definitely. Okay. What is your top 5 goals in life?
Top 5 goals. To better myself, to put God as my first priority, to become better educated in a lot of stuff that I'm not very educated in, to lose some weight. I won't stand up, but I'm kind of chunky. Chunky.
I like them big. I like them chunky.
And
you haven't seen Madagascar?
And to be nicer to people.
I like that. I like that a lot. I think my top 5 goals would be to get more to work on my tattooing craft, because recently I have had a new hobby with tattooing, and honestly I find it awesome to do, and it takes my mind off of things that are happening in my life currently. Number 2 would be to learn how to surf. I've always wanted to learn how to surf, but I think I'm too clumsy for it. Number 3 is to stop putting myself down so much because, like, honestly, if I'm a Debbie Downer about everything, then I won't get anything done. Am I on 4 or 3?
4.
Oh, number 4 is to dream big and just to follow my dreams. 5 is to make myself happy before I put my happiness above everybody else's.
And that's very good goals that you set for yourself.
Yeah.
What about becoming a movie producer?
No, yeah, that's what I talk about, like dreaming big and everything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. What is your favorite word?
My favorite word is God and pray. I was always one of these people where I didn't care about praying and all that stuff. But now that we go to church a lot, and it doesn't mean that you have to go to church and everything. And I'm not trying to be a Bible freak, but me is going to church does a lot for me, and it makes me understand a lot of stuff.
Sorry about the background noises. We have a dog that
He's drinking a pool water.
Yeah, I think my favorite word would be busy because I like to keep myself busy on things and it just distracts me from like problems, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have any more?
Yeah, one last one. What is the thing that makes you the most nervous?
Probably meeting people for the first time.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
I mean, I really had a hard time meeting people. When I was younger, I had a hard time meeting people. I got really nervous. But now that I do podcasting and producing, it really opens me up
Mm-hmm.
to talk to people.
Yeah, yeah.
There was one of my teachers for podcasting. I will be talking to. We'll bring him online too. His name is Alex Dano. Really got me into opening up to people and talking to people.
Yeah. Yeah, I think meeting people for the first time is like very scary for most people, especially nowadays because like you put your life on social media and like you get this like argumented reality of them and then you meet them for the first time and you're like scared to meet them because you think they're such a like a busy person and they don't have time for you. And that's not completely true. Like they would like love to have you like to talk to you and like that's just so scary for me too. That's all the questions we have today.
That's all the questions that we have. Like we said, it's getting down to the time that we have to end. But like I said, if you're in the dark with something, talk to somebody, talk to anybody about it. I mean, it's very, if they don't want to hear it, call us.
Yeah.
Talk to us.
We're always happy to listen to anybody.
But that we're going to wrap up this show. This was our first podcast. This is Coffee with Dan and Sam.
Coffee with Dan and Sam.
And hopefully we will get back later on tonight and
talk about Raw 30.
Do Raw 30.
Woo!
WWE. And tomorrow I think we're going to be talking about the NFL.
What's happening
in the NFL. There's a lot. We're doing the championships weekend next weekend. And then we have the Pro Bowl. And then we have the Super Bowl. So, but tomorrow we're going to talk about the NFL and what 4 teams are in the Super Bowl. So we're going to head out right now. And like I said, if you like us, give us a subscribe on YouTube. Or give us a thumbs up on Facebook, or just let us know how we're doing. All right. So that is it. And
thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much. And
tell your friends about us.
Tell us friends about us.
Bye.